Hey, how you doing? Austin here. We're going to talk about the biggest metaverse crypto out there. What do you think it is? All right. Yes, the thumbnail said biggest metaverse crypto question mark exclamation mark. I believe that's exactly what I wrote. Because here's what this is. I wanted to do a metaverse video today. And I saw this article and I'm like, all right, Sandbox takes over the metaverse as demand for virtual real estate explodes. I'm like, all right, that sounds kind of cool. And then there's some, by the way, there's some stats right below this image that I'm going to show you. But before I do, I want to ask you this question. Right here, at this moment in time, what do you think is the biggest metaverse crypto out there? Because here's the funny thing. It's a loaded question, okay? It is relative to almost how you look at the metaverse. Because if you go over on like CoinMarketCap and if you sort if you sort them by market cap, then Decentraland is number one, Axie, Sandbox is number third with a $4.9 billion market cap. Now, is that how you look at it? Do you look at it from an innovation standpoint? Do you look at it going, all right, Sandbox has kind of got out front first and is innovating a lot of stuff, getting a lot more press, getting bigger? Do you look at it purely from a gaming standpoint? Hey, Austin, Axie's bigger because of this reason or that reason because of they're one of the massive play to earn games. It's relative, right? It's also a very personal opinion, which to me, making a video is a very interesting subject. I look at it almost as a blend of all of them. And from an investment standpoint, owning these tokens, I own Sandbox, I own Axie, do not own Decentraland, gonna buy some Theta, gonna buy some Engine, gonna buy some Wax. Because to me, why not own the top 5 or 6? Oh, by the way, these all, they all play in a little bit different spaces, right? You get my point. All right, now back to Sandbox, biggest crypto ever, maybe in Metaverse, maybe, depending on how you look at it. All right, but listen to these stats. Listen to this. Data from nonfungible.com suggests that users have spent over $100 million for digital real estate in Sandbox. $100 million has been spent for digital real estate in the Sandbox. I think Snoop Dogg bought his piece of land and somebody bought the next door piece, the piece of land next door to him. Yeah, right here. For $450,000. Somebody bought the piece of land in the Sandbox next to Snoop Dogg for $450,000. I mean, come on. That's so cool. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Somebody paid 119 Ethereum for a boat, a huge big boat. I believe in the Sandbox. I think it was. It's just crazy. The Sandbox is the single largest metaverse collection in terms of the sale of assets over the past week, right there. So if you're looking at it like going, all right, boom, that one sentence could say Sandbox the biggest. No, not necessarily, right? Again, I think it's relative. It depends. How I look at it from an investment standpoint, the tokens I want to own some of them like, I want to own all of them, right? I want to own the top ones. Just like here's what it is, guys. I look at this just like I look at Ethereum, Cardano, Solana, things like that. What have I said? I want to own the foundation of the Ethereum house, right? I love Ethereum, so I own Ethereum tokens. I own Ethereum coins. So because that is the foundation of the house, and then everything's built on top of that. Solana, the same thing. Cardano. I look at the metaverse as almost exactly the same. Okay, I want to own a piece of the Sandbox. I want to own a piece of Decentraland, etc., etc., etc. Okay. So we know that Sandbox unveiled the Alpha NFT collection Gears and Ducks. 2 more will be dropped on December 13th and 20th. I mean, Decentraland is on it, man. They are moving. I'm sorry, Sandbox. Did I say I meant Sandbox? The Sandbox on it. They are moving. Okay. Analysts predict the Sandbox price could recover from the crash, rallying towards its all-time high. Okay. Listen to this. It had a 12,500% gain since the beginning of 2021. 12,500%. Craziness. Okay. It dominates the metaverse, offering high gains to holders. As metaverse gains popularity, spent over 100 million. We just talked about that. We talked about the Snoop Dogg thing. Sales of the top 5 NFT metaverse collections were for virtual land in the Sandbox metaverse. Okay, has become the single largest metaverse collection based on data from non-fungible. We know that. So these two new collections, Creator Fund Collection and Factions, are scheduled for launch on December 13th and 20th, respectively. Trades on Sandbox collections have totaled 70 million for over 4,400 plus assets, making it the single largest metaverse collection to rake in the highest dollar amount. Analysts are bullish on Sandbox. Let's see, $4.50 is a strong support. Let's look at this. Yep, and we're actually at 540. All right, and we could be moving over $7 plus. All right, there you go, guys. That is my 2 cents on what I'm seeing as possibly the biggest metaverse play out there, the Sandbox. What's your opinion? Drop in the comments below. Would love to hear from you. I'll see you. Go make some money. I think I'm going to go buy some Sandbox. See you. Bye.